right, so this is how you're going to do 1-point perspective. You're going to start out with a piece of paper and your ruler. You're going to lay your ruler across your paper horizontally. And I like to do mine like 3/4 of the way up the paper just because it gives me a little more room to work with. There's really no rhyme or reason to why I do it that way. I just prefer it. So I'm going to draw a line across my paper, edge to edge. Now I'm going to put a point somewhere on that line. And I'm going to label these for you as I go just so that you know what they are. This is the horizon line. Okay. This is your vanishing point. All right. From here, you're going to draw a simple shape somewhere under the horizon line, and I'm going to recommend for this demonstration not to do it right under the vanishing point. So I'm just going to draw a simple square. And notice I'm using my ruler to draw that simple square. The reason I'm doing that is because I want it to be accurate. I don't want it to look like I free drew it, because then the rest of this is going to look like trash. All right, there's my shape. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler, I'm going to line up each corner with the vanishing point, and I'm going to draw a line from the corner to the vanishing point. I'm going to do this with the other corners, but I'm not going to do the corner that's going to cause me to draw through the original shape. I'm going to leave that one alone. So I'll do the other two really quickly. And they must line up with this vanishing point. Those lines that we just put in, they are called guidelines. Now what you're going to do is take your ruler and you're going to lay it against the edge of the original shape. You are going to hold it as straight as you can, keeping it the same angle that it is here. And you're just going to slide it back until you're happy with the width of this shape. And I'm going to just put in what's called a cutoff line. I'm cutting off the back of my shape. I'm labeling that for you. Now notice this line and this line are parallel to each other, and the way that we show that it's parallel to each other is those two little marks there. You do not have to put those on yours, but I am putting them there to show you that these two are parallel to each other. Now I have to put a cutoff line up at the top. I can do this the same way. Lay my ruler against the top edge of the shape, slide it back until it meets where I just put the cutoff line in on the side of the shape. I'm trying to make that meet there and make a 90-degree angle. And then I just draw a line across. Okay? This line and this line are parallel to each other, and your 90 is right here. At this point, once I have my shape drawn, then I can get rid of my guidelines from the cutoff line back to the vanishing point. Because what I want this to look like is a floating shape. From this point, I can draw the same or use the same process that I used here anywhere on this piece of paper using that one vanishing point. I do not draw extra vanishing points. I leave it the way it is. But I can go ahead and I can put the square here and use the same practice to make it look three-dimensional. I can do it above the horizon line and go down to the vanishing point and follow the same process. I can do it on the horizon line and go over to the vanishing point and do the same process. Okay? I can do this with any shape, like a triangle. Follow the same process. I can do it with a circle. Take the edges of the circle to the vanishing point, just like I did poorly right there. Then to cut it off, you're going to cut it off with a curve that mimics the curve of your original shape. You concentrate as many shapes as you want around that vanishing point. If it fits, it ships. Okay? The next video will show you how to take this to the 25 shapes worksheet.